Nothing. You're muted. This is the first time I've ran a call from my phone. So, the second time. The first time was a half an hour ago. Oh, gosh.
This is my third Zoom call back to back.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Just a rockin' Monday.
Thank God my husband's home to cook dinner.
There you go. I know. We're just running between all the practices. So, okay, I think I'm recording. So I'll just have to figure out how I'm going to share that later. Oh, good. Jamie's coming too. Let me let her in. All right, cool. Let's see. Awesome. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get started. We are just doing a rep spotlight call. We did one of these last Monday and I thought it was awesome. So just a few of us are going to throw out some tidbits and some just little nuggets that are helpful and, things that some of us are doing that are helping us, find success in certain ways. So, Sheena, do you want to go first?
Sure, that's fine.
Cool.
All right,
so
go
right ahead.
Okay. I think I know some of you guys on here, others I don't think I do, but so I'm Sheena. And my 1-year anniversary with Zaya is on the 12th of October. So it's super exciting. So Megan asked me, I had shared in like our group chat that I've started doing this new thing, probably for a couple weeks now, that I go live in my Facebook page every morning with my outfit of the day. Usually Monday through Friday for sure. I try to do it Saturdays and Sundays. I'm usually a little bit more lazy those days, but I work in an office. I do accounting Monday through Friday, and I try to wear Zaya. I do wear Zaya every single day. So it's a really easy way for me to just kind of incorporate lives into my VIP page. And it kind of goes hand in hand with being super consistent. So it's kind of turned into the girls in my group are like expecting to see my outfit of the day. And sometimes I'm on there for like 2 minutes. Sometimes I'm on there for 10, kind of depends on how my morning runs. But basically it's kind of a good way because you're already kind of dressed for the morning or, so it's not like you're having to like add it into your already busy day, at least for me. So I just try to wake up a little bit earlier or get ready and dressed a little bit earlier, 5-10 minutes, so that I can take that extra 5-10 minutes in the morning to do a live video. And I basically just tell them what I'm wearing and how I'm wearing it. I dress it up with jean jackets or, cardigans, whatever the case is. But it's been a super fun way for me to show up every day, even if it's just for a small amount of time. I feel like I'm kind of dressed, ready to go for the day. And so it's a good time. And it also shows my crazy hectic mornings. I'm a boy mom. I have 2 boys. So they're usually running around the house, being crazy, sticking their head into my lives, which honestly, people love to see that because it makes you a real person, I feel like. So, Megan just kind of wanted me to come on and share that. And so if you're having a hard time finding the time in your day, and look, it's hard sometimes finding time. I get it. There are times where I'm like, oh my, like I just said in this last meeting we had that one of my roadblocks every week is not having enough time. But if I can get it done first thing in the morning out the gate, then at least I've gone live. If I can do it again and be more, show a whole bunch of leggings, that's a bonus, but at least I've shown my face. I've talked to people. I've shown an outfit at least for the day. The only tip I can kind of say is make sure what you're wearing is in stock. Like I recently posted myself in the black / leggings. Come to find out they're not restocking. There's only 2 sizes left. So a whole bunch of girls who actually wanted the leggings. I've actually still gotten messages about it and they're not coming back. So if there's one recommendation, it's try to wear stuff that's actually in stock. Because when you're showing it, people want to buy it. And if it's not in stock, then it kind of doesn't work out the best way. I mean, it's still good, but you know what I mean? So that's that.
I love that so much. Like I'm so inspired to do this because sorry, you guys, if I look terrible. I'm like driving right now and promised Amber I would do this call. And I was so excited to get some of you guys on here, but I'm literally driving in my car. So, but anyway, I am totally going to do this. So how many people do you think that you get watching your lives? Are there people like, are they on?
Some mornings there's like 10 girls that watch. Wow. Some mornings, it kind of depends. Like this morning, my husband kind of does like the kid drop off for school. He was gone. So I was on like an hour earlier this morning. And I have a lot of girls watching the replay because when I do it earlier in the morning, a lot of people you'll find are scrolling social media kind of in the morning when they're getting ready for work and other things. And they'll kind of watch people's lives or just listen to them when they're kind of like, it's downtime for people when they're kind of sitting there drinking their coffee in the morning. So I realized if I can get on earlier in the day and post it, it gets a lot of views. I can go look back on my thing, but some mornings I feel like I'll have 10, 15 girls and they're going, hi, good morning. They might not watch the whole thing, but they're showing up. And the other cool thing about going live in the morning is it boosts your algorithm, your page. Yes. So if it's a Make Room Monday, if it's a Wednesday new release, if you're going live first thing in the morning, it boosts your algorithm. So when you are posting all of those things, it's kind of like your page is waiting for it and showing that stuff, even if it's just a 90-second live. I mean, it really does not have to be huge. It's literally like, hi, good morning. How are you? I don't have a lot of time, but I want to show you my outfit, grid top, favorite, and if I have more time, then I'll dive into more stuff. But if I'm pressed for time, I mean, I tell them, I only have a couple minutes, but I wanted to hop on while I did, say good morning. And and usually I'll say you get a lot more views on a shorter live. If you're going to do a live for an hour, who's really going to watch an hour replay? I'm not. I'll tell you right now. It's hard for me to like watch an hour-long TV show. So usually if you're just doing small lives, it's a lot easier for people to hop back on and catch them and just watch the 90-second to 5-minute live than it is to watch an hour-long live in my group anyways.
Totally agree. That is so awesome. So, Sheena, I love it, and totally going to do this. So thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Page so I can watch you. Of course. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Mary, would you like to go next?
Sure.
Awesome. So just jump in and share what is working for you. You're a new rep, right? How long have you been with Saya?
Yes. Like a month.
Yeah.
Maybe a month and a week or so. So
what's your sales volume right now this month?
3,229.
Yeah, crazy. So tell us all the things. What are you doing?
So I've had a couple parties. I think my biggest thing is overwhelming with the amount of stuff that we have for me as a new rep because I don't have that much. So I've really focused on the things that I love and showing me wear them in my everyday life. I'm a teacher, so a lot of the people in my groups are teachers. So that's helpful to share. And then, I think I've had a lot of new people who haven't heard of the company before. So it's overwhelming for them. So I think I've found success by keeping it simple for them. And that's helped me as well because I felt more confident because I'm sharing the stuff that I wear and that I use. And I had an in-home party, which I was very nervous about because I felt like I didn't have enough stuff. But the same idea, I shared the stuff that I have and they got to try it on. I think there were 5 girls there total, including the hostess. And, the one was like anti everything zipper and ended up with unwind or everywhere zipper joggers because she got to try them on and feel them and see them. So that was really cool. And then another thing is I watched the replay from last Monday night on Tuesday morning. And I told Stephanie, I said, I watched that and then that made me do follow-ups. So for the couple people that could not come to the in-home party, I did follow up with them. And that's a definite roadblock for me is getting used to doing those kind of things. But I ended up with an extra $600 in orders after doing those follow-ups. So keeping it simple for me so far has worked and interacting, just like Sheena was saying, just being yourself. Like I've got 4 kids, so, bringing them into the mix and just making it real on my VIP page.
Perfect. Love it. Cool. And then anything else about that in-home event that you can share? I have personally not done one yet. I've done a multi-vendor in-person event, but how did you run it? Like, did you have a QR code for them to go to your shopping link, or like, how did you do it?
What we did is, I got a $14 clothes rack from Walmart, and we set that up, and I hung up the stuff I had, laid some stuff out on the table. And then, to be honest, when I walked in the door, I had no idea how I was going to do it with the sales, but I knew I wanted them to order it there and not do the, well, I'm going to go home and order business, because I'm not going to go home and order. So I had my computer set up, and they came over to a separate area, and met with me while everyone was kind of eating and mingling.
An order over there.
And when they met with me, we found everything they wanted, and then I just let them use my computer to plug in their information. So it worked really well.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mary. Thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Cool. Okay, I think Bethany, you're going to talk about recruiting and whatever else you want to talk about. It'd be awesome.
Okay. Sounds good. So I have been a Zaya rep for a year this month in September. When I signed up, they were actually having, I want to say that they were having a bonus gift card when you signed up. And so that was my reason for signing up. And Megan, I had already told her I'm not going to sell. I just want to, get the discount and everything. And I ended up doing like a couple people were interested. And then I was like, well, let's just do some parties. And from there, it was like, I've had so many people almost approach me about the business, which is awesome, but I can't say it's anything I'm actually doing, besides like really being honest, and genuine, which Zaya to me makes it very easy to do that. Because we love the product. When you love something, you want to share it with other people. And if you believe in it, you're going to be genuine. You're going to be honest about it. I always start with, if you don't want to work the business, you do not have to, but if you do, it is work, but it pays off. I have a couple girls that, right now just signed up to work the business, and, you have to put in what you want. There are months where I do not even ask anybody, to sign on to the business because I don't have time to help them.
Hey, Alicia, I think you're not muted. Could you mute your microphone?
Go on with that. Sorry. But, offering it to them to me is always like super easy. Like, when you're asking, making it customized to them, making sure it is if they go to the gym, make it about that, building that relationship around how they can sell their Zaya, to me is what has worked the best.
Okay. Awesome. So are you finding that you're recruiting hostesses or customers or just friends that you know who love Zaya? Like, how are you getting your team?
Really, almost all the people that I have recruited, I have not even had a party for until their launch party. It was kind of like with me with you, whenever I basically, I think you may have approached me, but I really had just told you, I was like, I just want to do this. Like, I was like, I don't even need a party. Let's just go. And that's like all of my girls have been like, I just want to sign up and go from there. And then, with their launch parties and everything has been great. But I find like a lot of people see that consistency. You know, they see you post about it, they see that you love it and you're genuine about it.
So, so then would you say it's mostly like people from your VIP group or people from parties? Like, I feel like maybe you're getting a good vibe on people who just love it. And then are you offering it to them or suggesting it to them?
Yes. So I have had a couple people from parties, that, and like the one that I just got this past week, she didn't even have her stuff in the mail yet, that she had ordered from the party, and then she went ahead and signed up. So I think a lot of them, you know, are seeing that in both of those areas. But one of them this past month, she was just in my VIP group, and on a whim one day I messaged her and I was like, hey, have you ever tried these leggings? And she was like, I see your posts all the time. Tell me about your business. And she signed up. So, you know, it's just asking. So.
Totally. Just asking the questions. Love it. All right. Awesome. Anything else, Bethany?
I think that's all I had. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I am driving and looking at my list and on a call. How safe am I right now? So basically we had a WHAM call before this, and an overwhelming theme of that, I think, was time. People are just very overwhelmed with life and with family and work, and not finding the time necessarily to work their Zaya business. And I would obviously say the same is true for me, because here I am. But something that I have, first of all, me as a person, I'm just very driven, and I push myself. So even, and however, full disclosure, there have been plenty of times when I don't, and I just am like, I choose to not pick up my phone and work. I choose to go to bed early and not do the extra thing or send the messages or whatever. There's lots of times that happens. But I also, I set goals for myself every single month. And I want to reach my goals. And I often do, because I push myself, and it's hard, and I'm tired. And I, like, literally today, I was home for 10 minutes. I went to the gym early this morning. I went to work all day. I went home. I changed my clothes. I went to soccer practice. I then left soccer practice, took my daughter to basketball, and I'm now driving to meet my husband to get my other two kids so I can finally go home. And that is my day every single day. But I want to work the Zaya business so much that I fit it in wherever I possibly can. And so people are always like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. And I just do. I just do it. And I have found success. But, and like Amber says, it's not just happening for me. I'm working for it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, part of it is my mindset, because I tell myself, and I am told no all the time. I am ignored all the time. I don't know how many messages over the last like 3 days, and I got maybe 10 responses from the dozens and dozens that I sent. So that is part of this. But in my mind, I know what happens when you work. And I know that there is a huge potential with this business, and I've seen it, and I have found it, and I've met a lot of others who have found it too. So that to me is motivating, and what drives me to be on a call at 8:30 when I've only been home for 10 minutes today. So I just want to kind of like breathe that life into you guys who are feeling worn down and tired and all of the things, because I feel it too. But at the end of the day, I tell myself positive things. I do positive affirmations, and I tell myself, I try to not let the negativity into my brain that sometimes tries to seep in there, and all of the doubt and all of the frustration. And at the end of the day, everyone is only thinking about themselves. And like Mary said, following up with people got her an extra $600 in sales. And that's my goal tonight. I am about $600 away from hitting $100,000 in sales lifetime volume. And that is my goal by the end of the month. And I just, thank you, Trisha. Like, and I'm not going to stop until I hit it. And I just told you guys how fucking tired I am, but I'm not going to stop until I hit it because it's a goal that I have for myself. So I'm tired but I'm also motivated, and I've seen what happens when you hustle. So I hope that helps you guys, because I love Zaya, and these clothes make me feel really good about myself. And this business has done amazing, incredible things for me personally and for my family financially. And I want that for every single one of you. So there you go. I wasn't even planning on saying all that, you guys, but it happened. So anyway, thank you for being on this call. You guys are amazing, and I mean it. I mean everything that I said. So I love you guys for showing up for yourselves and for me and for each other. So thank you. That's all I got. Have a good night.
Thanks everybody.
Go do your work. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.